Morning, B. So I was throwing cards this morning for the collective, and there's this one message that came out that I'm not allowed to look past, so we're gonna roll with it. So we have a King of Cups energy out here, and this could be masculine or feminine. You know how that works, but it is really pulling hard to water energy. I got 5 cards out here, really heavy in the Pisces. 4 to 5 cards. There's Pisces energy. Now they're talking about this idea or this belief that this King of Cups is holding, that they're stuck, feeling, confined, trapped. Their hands are tied. I'm getting the sense of a large victim mentality. This is happening to me, not for me, kind of a thing. And they're saying that it's actually not a victimhood. It's transitioning into victory. And they're saying that there's a difference. So they're saying that you're feeling the shift that is going on in the collective on massive levels right now due to your sensitive nature, that are really alluding to the vibrations that you feel. And they are linking this to your victimhood. You feel kind of tossed around by them. You feel helpless in protecting yourself from them. And it's kind of this type of an energy that you're sitting in. You're trying desperately, is what they're saying, to find balance, to restation yourself, to rebalance yourself. And they're talking about you're not a victim to the current changes. The changes are leading you to victory. And they're saying that because they want you to be adaptable. You are going through a transformation, and that's why you feel this change the way that you do. This is your call to transform, to be like an octopus or a chameleon and adapt, but do so that best suits your nature. They're calling you to be something more than you have been thus far. And this is directly linked to your childhood. This is directly linked to your abilities. You're being called to rise. But in order to rise, you have to drop this is happening to me and I have zero control. I have zero say. I'm not competent. I lack direction. I don't know what I'm doing, because they're saying that this is all your mind playing games. And I'm getting a lot of nasal pressure right now when I'm talking. I can hear it in my voice. So if you are being bopped around and you have a sense of fear or uneasiness, they're saying they want you to walk away from this type of thinking. Your sensitivity is dialing up because your abilities are dialing up. This is you reaching the next level of self. This is you reaching the next level of connection. 3:03 on the clock. They're saying that you need to drop the comparison game. They're talking about you comparing yourself to others. In order to gauge where you're at, in order to gauge how you're doing, you'll compare yourself to somebody else. And they're saying that that's actually been hindering you this whole time. Yep, it's been causing you a lot of your problems. Pisces out here again. It's been causing you a lot of your anxieties, a lot of your stumbling, a lot of your second guessing. And they're just saying that you actually don't need to do this. This next level is going to separate the men from the boys, is what they're talking about. This next level is going to put you slightly ahead of everybody you think you're in competition with. And they're saying you need to release the idea that you're competing with anybody. You're not competing with anybody but yourself, is what they're saying. But they're saying the only way that you can reach this next level is if you, 1, surrender to it, 2, you drop Pisces again, holy Lord, 2, you drop the construct that this is happening to you and you're a victim in it. You're not. They're teaching you to move through your victim mentality, which is your default, is what they're saying, to move through your default setting in order to reach your victory setting, which is you out on top, being the true manipulator of energy, being the true alchemist, the true transmutator. They're saying they really want you to take everything that you're receiving right now and flip it. And they're saying that they're saying this power to put it back into balance, because when it reaches your doorstep, the energy is not going to be in balance. So when you have the power to flip it and have it so it best suits you, They're saying that takes a lot of energy on your part, whether you feel like you're actively doing something or not. So they are calling you to pay attention to your light body. And they're not just talking about your physical body. They are talking about your light body. They're saying rest when you need to rest. Get moving when you need to move. But you need to be listening to yourself in order to do those things. Don't look at your neighbor, is what they're saying. Don't look at your neighbor and see what your neighbor's doing. That's not going to help you, because you are getting upgrades that your neighbor is not getting. And I don't know how to make that make sense for anybody, but that is what they're talking about, and they will not let it go. So, bye, B.